I read this heartbreaking comment and I have to talk about this. The comment said something about my twin flame recognizes me as the one for them, but they are still choosing their karmic partner. Uh, that broke me, and I know that they have received the right help from the right person. However, I don't know what journey other people might be who would be listening to this comment. If you see a lot of twin flame posts, and I have known that there are so many people who do this, they see a lot of twin flame posts and they compare very hard all the messages that they have read about to their twin flame. And even if it is comparable, they will still fit the messages in the person. And sometimes they will see that there is no relevance of this particular message in that area with this person in there's no relevance at all, but still, one time this person did this and maybe this is what twin flame connection might be, and therefore, yes, this connection that I have is a twin flame connection, and that's so dangerous. That is so dangerous. I don't like to hear people say something like, I don't like how my twin flame knows that we both are twin flames and we are not together. And for some reason, this comment felt very safe, and I'm not worried about this. But this comment also made me realize that there may be so many people who might be dealing with a connection that they call and they are 100% convinced that this is a twin flame connection, and um, they are thinking that the other person is the karmic person, whereas the whole situation is a karmic situation. And this is just a lesson that these people are learning in their life. They end up saying things like, "This is my twin flame," blah blah blah, and "Hi, you're my twin flame. We should end up together." And then they confront this person about this, and then that person texts back and say something like, "You know what? I can't live with you because I'm married, but I do understand we are twin flames and I can't help it. I can't live. I can't just divorce this person. This person is in a bad place right now. So maybe we should bang." I think that's what's happening. There are people who is absolutely not interested in you, not interested in twin flame relationships. They are just thinking of this as an opportunity for to manipulate you. The person, she's already been manipulated, so why not take that to my advantage and use her and then leave her? Simple. That's what they think it is, and this is not something that has happened with just people who are delusional about twin flame relationship. That this is something that has happened to multiple ladies. And there was this guruji who was talking about this. There were lakhs of ladies. That means 100,000 ladies have experienced this kind of relationship where the partner is married, and then they are saying that, you know what, I'm not happy with my marriage, but I'm happy with you. And then they are just absolutely gaslighting or something. I don't know what's the right word for this situation, but taking advantage of this person. Absolutely taking advantage of this person. So all I will say is, even if you are 100% convinced that that particular asshole is your twin flame, do not sleep with him. Simple. Do not sleep with him. Just be like, you know what, you're my twin flame. I believe that you're my twin flame. And if you're married, I totally respect your choice. If we get married, then then you get to sleep with me, not before. And even if you are thinking about marrying that person, just have the basic understanding of what's healthy relations and what's not. You need to have this basic understanding of what's healthy relationship and what is not. I personally don't have this class, but I have the class about how to end toxic relations, and you might be like, that's not relevant over here. Listen, the people who are explaining about twin flame relations are someone, but there are people who are thinking that, this, there are people who are delusional, and then they think that this connection is where this is applicable, but that is not the truth. You will never have to force the applicability, and it doesn't even matter whether the other person is a twin flame, which I will talk about in the next video. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for listening to this audio message. If you have any doubts or questions about twin flame relationships, write them down and I might answer them because it kind of depends on angel numbers and stuff. So yeah, we'll see you. Namaste. Goodbye.